Scorpio, what's going on, you guys? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you back to the House of Luminance. Scorpio, this energy here is going to be about your person and how they feel about you. Okay, so we want to get some insight into that. How does Scorpio's person feel about them? This energy can be for my Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Also, anyone that may be connected to a Scorpio and you're here, this could be for you as well. What is the energy here for the person that is connected to Scorpio, and how do they feel about this person? I'm sorry, how do they feel about Scorpio rather? Okay. So we do have some main feelings popping out here. We have future plans, Scorpio, and then we have anger. All right? Future plans, and then we have anger. So this is a pretty intense energy here, Scorpio. Immediately what I'm feeling, Scorpio, is that if you are experiencing like any like kind of stop go energy, hot cold energy with your person, Scorpio, it may be because it feels like your person could be swimming upstream regarding you. Okay. And not to like put a dig on you or anything like that, Scorpio. It's just that in this person's life, when it comes to you, Scorpio, there's a little bit of like resistance, like on their end. I'm not saying that you're being difficult. It doesn't feel like that. So but it just feels like whatever this person is dealing with outside of you, it could be like a block on what you both are really trying to do together. Okay. Or maybe this person does want to make plans with you. Okay. This person does see a beautiful future with you. All right. And this person could be trying to plan and take steps towards a new and better future with you here, Scorpio. Um, but they may also just feel like they're just, under a lot of different pressure things. Okay. Um, that could be, it feels like that's something though external to the relationship here. All right. We're going to pull some tarot here and see what else we can find out about Scorpio and how their person feels about you. And it's like I can feel the frustration because it's like Scorpio, it's like you're feeling like you're at a point where it's like, okay, you can maybe see this person like starting to try to want to, take things to another level with you guys, or I don't know, maybe there's just something you can see that they want to communicate to you, but they're holding back. Or for you it feels like they're holding back. And then to them it's just like they would rather be communicating those things to you, but there's other things outside of it that they have to that they really resent, that they have to actually, deal with and handle. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't mean that this person is taking out any of that resentment on you either. Because if you have been feeling that, Scorpio, I think that this could be the reason why. It may not be anything to do with you. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Okay, so we have the Lovers card coming right on out. Yeah, so Scorpio, this person really has strong feelings for you. They feel as though that y'all are supposed to be connected. Y'all are divinely together, right, for a reason. Okay. Again, it just lets me know how easy it is for this person to see a future here with you, Scorpio. Okay. Um, the Lovers card can represent like a divine choice as well. So they could be feeling as though they're needing to like choose Scorpio or choose something else that um, they know that if they choose that, they're going to resent that choice. Or they don't want to have resentment either way, which feels a little heavy. Um, it could be that someone is putting them in this position as well, like a family member or a close friend. Like, oh, well, if you choose Scorpio, then, you know, you can hang it up with us and in our connection or our friendship, or, you know, I disowned you or whatever. I don't know. It could look like any of that. All right, let's go ahead. So the Nine of Cups. Okay. Scorpio, somebody could be considering like if they're, like maybe if they are, or better yet, someone has considered at one point that they were better off alone, emotionally. Okay. And that could be a part of why there's so much like anger and resentment around this, because this person had already set their life up to maybe be alone. And then now here comes you, Scorpio, and they're making all these future plans, but other people or other things around this person may feel as though Scorpio is, messing that up for them. The whole time, Scorpio, your person is just really, they just want to do what they want to do, and they want to do it with you, Scorpio. Okay. This has nothing to do with them feeling comfortable or feeling like they've gained enough, emotional intelligence to just be okay and content. Like they don't care about that, right? Um, they want to, offer this extra cup here with that extra nine and have you be their 10 of cups, Scorpio. Okay. Against what anybody else around them or what a little birdie on their shoulder is telling them otherwise. And I'm just gonna say, Scorpio, I feel like there are a lot of sharp words attached to this anger card. Okay. I don't even really think that your person is angry at you. It's like they almost resent the fact that they have to handle other things um, outside of what they want to do with you, Scorpio. Okay. The Page of Cups. There's that 10th cup, right? So Scorpio, this person, you know what? Even so, this person, Scorpio, probably knows that you are okay and content emotionally, but they still want to offer you that 10th cup because they, again, imagine having a future with you here. That fish inside of the cup represents the represents imagination. Okay, so again, it goes back to them being able to see the perfect future with you, or at least they want to have the most perfect as possible future. Under the deck here is the Eight of Wands. Oh, okay, Scorpio. So I think somebody's probably going to be giving you some communication really soon, or you're going to be hearing some communication really soon about this situation here, Scorpio. This could represent this person finally just going ahead on their plans and, you know, giving you some sort of confirmation that they're going to, include you in their plans, or this is them having conversation with the other side, letting them know that, hey, this is like, I'm cutting that off. Either way, Scorpio, like they want to move forward with you. Okay. And this person is beginning to like talk like that in their everyday life now. It's almost to where whoever this person is or people are that do not want to see y'all together, Scorpio, your person deliberately like pisses them off. They talk about you all the time. They mention you all the time. You know, whoever this other person is cannot stand it. All right, let's get one more shuffle. Okay, so we have the Death card here. Wow, and then that's the energy of Scorpio for sure. That transformative energy here, Scorpio. So I definitely get the sense here that, okay, Scorpio, I get the sense here that there are going to be some changes happening here in your environment when it comes to this person. Okay. I get this feeling that this person is going to move forward towards like, phasing out all of those other, people in their life or responsibilities in their lives or relationships in their life. Like, in order to choose you fully here with the Lovers card, they are going to go ahead and transform and, kill off that past part of them that they feel is just basically holding them back from being with you. Okay. Talk about changes to your environment, Scorpio. So this definitely could just feel as though things are happening really fast, Scorpio. Like, maybe just as fast as you feel this energy, you're shown that this person is actively choosing you. All right. This also just indicates here that spirit is working in your favor, okay, Scorpio, to bring you the things that you have even asked for. And this is part of what you asked for, someone that maybe stands up for you, someone that isn't afraid to cut off, something that doesn't provide any support to whatever this union here is. Okay. And I think that's a beautiful sentiment. Okay, so we have the Empress. So, Scorpio, this person sees growth with you. This person knows they have to burn this field in order to yield, um, bigger crop, right, on the next cycle, just metaphorically speaking, with the Death card here into the Empress. So again, it just speaks to how this person is not going to allow anybody's negative attitude, anger, nobody's, let me speak to your manager type looking energy like affect what it is that they're trying to have here with you, Scorpio. This person loves you. This person wants a beautiful future with you. Yes, and they're gonna go after that here with the King of Wands. So this King of Wands takes action here. Okay, now this may be that you're dealing with a fire sign, a Aries, a Sagittarius, or a what's the other one, y'all? I'm drawing a blank. I always do that. Leo. I'm silly. Okay, but anyway, this person could represent that, or this person just could represent someone who's a doer, someone who takes action. All right, um, someone who can honestly adapt to the different changes here that are coming. All right, so if you have been making plans with this person, Scorpio, like this is not future talk. Like, this person is serious. Okay. The Five of Wands. Yeah. It's like they're leaving, they are leaving some people big mad. Okay. They got people big mad about you, Scorpio. They don't want to see it. They don't want to see y'all. But they're going to. Or even if they're not seeing y'all, like, they're gonna know. They're gonna know it. And they're just gonna be fighting the air about it, because Scorpio, you and your person are gonna be living y'all's life. Okay? So what else does Scorpio need to know about this connection? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yes. So this is exactly what this could look like. Okay. Completely getting out of y'all's environment, out of this negative energy here, and using that time to just be connected to one another without having to worry about anybody's negative energy or influence being near you, not being able to be contacted by anybody with any type of negative energy. Just you and your person focusing on yourselves, maybe even talking, making plans for the future. I know this isn't like a marriage card, but they are in a way dressed up like a married couple. So this could be, again, like I said, or hell, like the card says, you guys planning a future here. Let's get one more card. Ooh, okay. Okay, you deserve love. You are lovable here, Scorpio. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Scorpio, someone has made it up in their mind that your person that you're connected someone's made it up in their mind that the person that you're connected to isn't good enough, or that you're not good enough for that person, rather. And so they try to get that, separated. They, tried to manipulate. They tried to get this person flooded with responsibilities because they know that this person cared about them. But all it did ultimately was drive y'all closer together anyway. So It's like Scorpio is like literally like, not that I feel like you have this type of energy for this person, but I wouldn't be mad at you if you were to think like, be mad, bitch. You know what I mean? And it's not like, oh, because you got chosen over somebody. No, it's like, it's not even that. It's that someone was literally stopping the process of you and this other person's relationship, growing or, evolving. This person was literally getting in the way of that. And your person saw through it and they fought through it. They chose through it and they chose you, Scorpio, not in that pick me type of way, but in a way of knowing that Scorpio was the win. And that's what they loved anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I feel like I've said it, said it all a few times in probably the same way. So let me know what's going on in the comment box below, Scorpio. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you again for your time. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And come back and see me in the next message, okay? Bye.